new Dior Backstage blushes. I've got the cream blush sticks that they just came out with. These are called the Dior Backstage cream blush sticks or something like that. And then these are the powder versions. I actually got the corresponding colors, berry and cherry. So these are the newly formulated powder blushes. Of course, the old version, let me show you, used to look like this. So I have those to try for you in obviously natural daylight. I always film in natural daylight in 4K so you can get a clear idea of how things look on the face. And then of course I also have the new Dior Addict lip butter balms to test out for you as well. Don't you love this little charms? Okay, all right, let's jump right into it. I can't wait to put them on my face and share with you my opinion. So let me show you. Here's the box, and I got that free gift. This is a beautiful round silver pouch, a Dior pouch. Let me show you real quick before I get started. So here it is. This is actually totally, usable. I can use this for many different things, to put my perfume samples or as a makeup pouch, to put in my purse. I could do many things with it. And then I have the rest of the stuff in here that I got. The powder blushes, the cream blushes, and the lip butters. So let me show you the powder blushes first. No, let's do the cream blushes first. And then we will put the powder blushes on top and see how that works. And then we will apply the powder blushes on their own too. What do you think? Or do you want me to do the powder blushes first, then put the cream blushes on top of it, kind of like Patrick Ta's type of technique? You want to do that? I don't know. I don't know if these are meant to do that. Well, I don't know if you're meant to do that with these. Patrick Ta likes to do that with his blushes. But let's try the cream ones first. Okay, these are the new Dior Rosy Glow Sticks. And I have them in the shades Cherry and Berry, 006 Berry and 615 Cherry. So those are the colors I got, and I got the corresponding powder blushes to go with them. Okay, so let's try the berry first on one cheek and the cherry on the other. This is what they look like. It's really beautiful. They look like the Dior Addict lip. I forget what they're called. The lipsticks, the Dior like balmy lipsticks. It's kind of like the same packaging, but bigger, much bigger, obviously, because they're thicker. So you see the Dior emblem right there on the tip. I don't know, my camera is not focusing. This is like a really beautiful berry shade that's kind of like a red undertone. Actually, it's almost like it's a raspberry kind of, almost like a red, even though it says berry and it looks kind of like that on the stick looks like that. So I'm going to use a dense kind of brush like this to apply it. Or I know, actually, I might just do a little dot and see how that works. A little dot. And then I'm going to use the mirror in the powder blushes, which I'll show you here soon. Although I'm giving it away now that I'm getting it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. Ooh, super pigmented. So one lesson learned, these are very pigmented. So you do not want to overdo them whatsoever. Just a little bit of a dot is enough for the whole cheek. Today it's an overcast, dreary, rainy, gloomy day, you guys. So the natural light, as you guys know, I film in natural daylight in 4K so that you can really see what things look like on my face. But today is a particularly dark, dreary, rainy day, and the lighting isn't, like the sunlight isn't coming through that well. So pardon that, but you can still see a lot of natural light, and you can see the color. That's actually a really pretty cream blush. And I don't know if you noticed, it blended effortlessly. I probably patted it for too long. I didn't have to. It was like kind of like 1, 2, 3 done kind of formula. It feels very, it's emollient, but it's not slippy slidey, if that makes sense. So though it felt emollient on my hand here on the swatch, once I put it on my cheeks, it didn't feel slippy slidey at all. It just blended right in, just fine. I'm just applying a little bit more because I actually ended up like blending it out to nothing. So I just want you to see the color a little better. I'm almost overdoing it a little bit so you can see the color better, okay? I mean, that is a pretty shade, this berry shade. It's like a raspberry red, more of a red, like a raspberry red than a berry, really. Love it. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous color. My God, Dior kills it, doesn't it? You know, Dior and Chanel, they kill every time. They kill it. Let's try cherry now. This is my favorite because it's reddish. I love anything cherry. You know, I love cherry shades. I love cherry print. I mean, it's such a beautiful color on me because red is really my color. And this is more of a vibrant, I should say a very vibrant kind of red, which I adore for summer. This will be absolutely gorgeous on my cheeks, especially on my skin tone. This type of jewel colors, this gorgeous, bright, bold colors look amazing on me. Let's see, I mean, I would think these shades would look good on anyone. I would say on any skin tone, really. If you are super fair skinned, I would say go like with a light hand, you know, apply cautiously, little at a time. So that's what it looks like when you didn't overdo it. But I want to put a little bit more than what I should, just so you can see the color better, like on this cheek. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more on. Did you see though how effortless that was in getting blended? Oh my goodness, that was so easy to blend. I mean, super effortless kind of blending. Again, emollient in the swatch. Oh, did I do a swatch for you? No, I didn't. Okay, let me do the swatch. Isn't that a gorgeous, 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 almost like, I don't want to say orange. There's like a coral undertone to this, but it's very much red, kind of tone. And there's a slight, kind of like a vanilla type of scent to these, but it's not at all like overwhelming or too noticeable at all if you're sensitive to scent. Beautiful, isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I think this is my favorite, the cherry, but I love berry as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I am in love. This is gonna be my new favorite go-to cream blush. I'll be wearing this non-stop for like, you know, a year. That's how I'm like. If I love something, I like wear it non-stop, and everything else has to take a back seat, you know. And okay, so what I'm going to do now, well, first of all, let me tone this one down a little bit. I think I went a little overboard with this one. I'm going to go ahead and put the powder blushes on top, the Backstage powder blushes. So I have 2 shades here. Again, the corresponding powder blushes. I have berry and cherry. Okay, so let me show you which one is this. Cherry first. When I saw these online, you guys, for some reason I thought these were bigger than they actually are. There it is. So I'll tell you what the main difference is in this. I don't know if they've necessarily been reformulated, but these are better than the former ones, because I mean they both have mirrors. I mean, they've always had mirrors, but I just like that square shape. And maybe you get more product. Do we get more product with this? I would have to check. I really actually don't know if the previous version is more or less product than this one. All right, so I'm gonna take a brush, and actually I might take something lighter like this type of brush. I'm gonna go into it, and I'm gonna put it on the cherry side on top of the, oh boy, oh my goodness, this is even more pigmented than the cream blush. Whoa, go with a really light hand. That is pigmented. Okay, I might have to go and tone this down quite a bit. That went on like bam. Yeah, I gotta calm it down a little here once I Yeah, that is, that went on super, super pigmented. Wowie. Okay, so there, I calmed it down a little bit. Now, don't worry, I'll be putting on the powder blushes on their own as well here in a minute. Let me first show you what they look like on top of the cream blushes. Okay, so the next shade, and that's how vibrant it shows on my cheeks. So if you're fair skin, just be aware. You're just gonna be like, whoop, that's it. Don't like tap it too hard, and otherwise it'll be all over. And then next thing you know, you've overdone it and you have to take a powder blush and tame it down. I will do that here in a second. But I want to show you the other shade really quickly. All right, I'm going to go into the berry, which is the corresponding powder to the, again, I was talking and I tapped on it too many times. All you have to do is like, boop, that's enough, you know? So, there, you see that? I mean, like, whoa, Nelly, I mean, that is pigmented. Yeah. Wowie, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and use my powder brush, make this blend. I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and calmed it down a lot, okay? It's still not totally calm, as you guys can see. I'm trying to even it out here a little bit. So there you go. Yeah, they're very vibrant, bright blushes. Whoa. From what I can remember, the previous version of these pH balancing blushes, as I said in the intro, these have the pH technology. Oh, the powder went in my eye. These have the pH technology in them, so they adjust to your skin tone, same as the previous version of these blushes. But I don't remember the previous version being this pigmented. Do you? I don't think so. These are just, wow, nuclear pigmented. Oh, wow. All you gotta do is like a tiny tap. Now, I'll be able to demonstrate it better when I take this off. You know, go back, take it all off, and just show you the powder. Now, the cream blushes, you don't have to worry. That blends out like a dream. Even if you overdid it, it's really easy to kind of blend it out. But be aware of the powder ones. If you overdo it, if you can't fix it with a powder brush, then you might have to put foundation back on, you know, remove it, foundation back on, and redo it, you know. So just be like, boop, like a tiny tap, and that's enough. And especially if you are fair-skinned, be careful. I think for anybody, really, be careful with these blushes. So I'm going to go ahead, actually, let me show you a close-up first. So this is berry, side of the face, cream blush first, and then the powder. That's cherry, side of the face, cream first and then powder on top. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove this, put my foundation back on, and I'm going to show you just the powder blushes. I'll be right back. And then of course I have the lip butters to demonstrate. I just have some lip balm on my lips at this moment, but let me take this off, put foundation back on. I'll be right back. Okay, I removed it and put foundation on top. But do you see that it's still peeking through my skin? That's crazy. That's crazy. And I feel like that's actually the cream blush. I feel like that's kind of still kind of there, almost like a stain. I don't think it stained my skin. I don't want to like mislead you, but it's a blush that you can only remove with makeup remover, like the cream blush, I think, especially if you double it up. But what I just did was use my little makeup remover cloth without any product on it, and I wiped it off, and then I put the foundation on top. So it's still kind of peeking through. You know, it's kind of interesting there. All right, so let me try very lightly, just the powder blush now, okay? I'm just gonna do like wash. Okay, I'm going to wipe my brush off on my little makeup eraser thing here. That's what I use to take the blush off, by the way, the makeup eraser. I wiped it, now I'm gonna just go like, boop, that's it, okay? So it was this side I had the cherry on, so, okay, that's better, see? Just like a literal tiny tap. It is all it takes. Oh wow, yeah, that's the perfect amount. Literally like a boop, that's it. Like, don't do it any more than that with the powder blush. Okay, see, now that's really pretty. Now let's try the other side with the berry. I am going to wipe that brush also. Again, like completely wipe it off. And then just like go back and just do like one little tap. These are, I mean, you can see they're pigmented. Now, I chose cherry and berry, which are like some of the darkest colors in the range. So this may not be as much of a problem with like the lighter colors, but they're still going to be pigmented, okay? I'm pretty sure. So let me just do whoop, one tap, okay? And then we're gonna just go on this side. See, that was enough. That tiny, barely any kind of pressing tap was all I needed to pick up enough product for my entire cheek. Do you see that? Wow. This is a very highly pigmented and very vibrant blush. And yes, it is adjusting to my skin tone. I should pick up some of the lighter shades because if it has pH technology, it should adapt to my skin tone, right? So yeah, these are beautiful. I mean, they're very pretty looking, very beautiful, kind of a satin finish. There's a slight glow to them, although it's not like there's no glow at all on the pan, as you can see. Like, these are not, you know, glowy blushes in the pan. By the way, did I even do swatches yet for you? No, I have not. So let me do them. So like, as you can see, they look like they're matte, but when they go on the cheeks, they have a bit of a glow. Okay, so I want to just kind of blend this one out a little bit. See, actually these seem to be very long lasting too. Do you see that? I'm trying to rub it off, but it's like almost like a stain. Watch this. I'm trying to rub this off. Do you see that? Wow. Do you see that, guys? This is like almost like a, yeah, I can now see why it was so pigmented. Just remember, a super light hand with these, okay? Just remember to go with a very light hand. Okay, I wanted to do a little bit of comparison now with the old version of these blushes. So I have the lilac and the pink from the old formulation. And let me try something here. So I'm going to take a couple of swatches of these. Then I'm going to put them on this hand. Do you see how light that is? They're very, very light and very airy. They do not look pigmented in the way these new formulated versions look. See, that's, I mean, granted, these are two lighter colors. I get it. But I feel like it has nothing to do with the color. Really, it's the pigmentation. These are almost like stains compared to these. Do you see that? These are like more like powders, but these have almost like a cream to powder, like kind of like a thick stick, like not sticky, a velvet like, more like a, almost like a cream to powder, like a pigmented stain type of finish. These new versions, I mean, they're bang for your buck, but they are not user friendly. You got to be very, very light with your hand. Just remember that. But if you ask me, I love the new formula more just because of the way it looks so luscious as opposed to the older version. You see that? And I love the fact that these are going to be long-lasting blushes. I don't need to tell you in this video after having tried it for 24 hours or, I mean, I don't know, 12 hours or whatever. I can already tell you they're going to last. I mean, this is this swatch test. Okay, watch this. So these will come right off. Do you see that? They came right off, but you try this. Do you see how they're staying? So these are going to be very long-lasting blushes for big bang for your buck. Especially someone like me. My face eats makeup. Like, I can wear makeup in the morning and by the time 5 o'clock comes around, it's all gone. Because I have a lot of like oils that come through and just eat up the makeup. So for me, this new formula is absolutely worth it. Okay, so let's try the lip butters now. All right, so these are the two shades of the lip. What are these called? Dior Addict Lip Glow Butter. Then I have them in the shades 102 Glazed Lavender and 104 Black Cherry. Now the Black Cherry is the one that they had paired with the berry blush. They had like It was really weird on the Dior website, okay? They had these paired up, like the lip butters with some of the powder blushes. And you would think it's a bundle, but it's not. They're the same price if you had bought them separately. So I have really no idea what Dior is thinking when they do that. But on the website, they had these two paired up together as like almost like a set. So I love how this has a little bit of like a charm hanging down. And actually you can use this D in the Dior here as like almost like a, you know, this is like almost like a keychain, right? You can use this like a ring and put it on your keys, on your car key chain. And then you can take it and you could keep renewing it. So it's really awesome that they have that feature. Actually, there's an O here that's even going to be better than the D to put the car key ring through. Okay, so this is the cherry, all right? So it's kind of like a, not cherry, what was it? What was it called? Black cherry, yeah, okay. This is the black cherry, but it was paired up online with berry blush. So here is black cherry. It's pretty much, yeah, it's very high shine. I love high shine stuff, you guys know. Let me try. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, luscious. Feels so good. Mmm, yummy. Oh, you guys. Mmm. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, it feels so nice on the lips. And there's a scent to them, kind of like a sweet scent. And I just tasted it. There's almost like a sugary taste to it. Beautiful. It looks so beautiful. This would be a great everyday like lip butter to keep on your keychain as you're driving around and keep renewing. You don't even have to reach into your purse. This would be the one you would keep on your car keys, you know what I mean? Or you can use it as a bag charm, whatever, and keep it on your purse on the outside. Just plop it on when you need to, that kind of thing, you know? And then I want to show you the other shade I got because I have the entire range of lilac. So I have like the lilac blush, the lilac Dior Addict, the other version of the lipstick, the why do I forget it? Dior Addict Lip Glow, is it called? Yeah, I have that, and then I have the Lip Maximizer in lilac. So I got this, also the lilac version of the lip butter, so I can really pair them together, okay? So let me take the black cherry off, and I will put lilac on. Okay, so here's lilac. Let me do a little, oh, yeah, it's almost clear, the lilac one. Oh no, it has like a iridescent sort of like shimmer to it. Do you see that? Oh, that's the lilac right there. It's beautiful. That one doesn't have iridescent anything, but this one does. That's awesome. Let me try it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Love it. Just love it. All right, so I'm gonna leave that one on, although the cheeks don't really match, but that's okay. I don't know, do you guys want me to do the reverse where I have the powder on now? Do you want me to try the cream on top? I mean, sure, we can try it. Let's do, you know how I showed you first, cream blushes first, then the powder on top, then I showed you just the powder, and now we're gonna do powder first and then the cream blush on top, kind of like Patrick Tar method, okay? So let's try that. Let's try that, okay? Boop, one little thing, and then we'll go ahead and blend it out with the corresponding brush I used earlier. Okay, so let's try this on top of the powder and see if it's any different. And not really. I mean, it's, to me, it looks pretty much the same, like cream first, powder next, or powder first, cream next. They seem to have the same finish at the end. So let's try the, honestly, I never really did think that the Patrick Tar method had anything groundbreaking about it, to be honest. I mean, I was like, okay, I mean, if you prefer to wear it that way, sure, but I feel like at the end they really blend together anyway. How do you guys think? So there's the berry on top, the cream blush now on top of the powder. Again, I feel like they have the same pretty much finish. Maybe when the cream is on top, it's a little more glowy, but not that much more. That's it. So that is it, you guys. Absolutely adore this. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm going to now wipe my cherry side off, and then I'm gonna even it out with berry because otherwise it looks weird. All right, so I evened out both sides and made them berry. My hair is a little bit on the, what do you call it, last day before the hair wash day type of situation going on. Sorry, you guys, it's not looking great. But you guys, I love it. I love all of it. I really do. I must say I prefer the new formula of the blushes. As I said, it seems to be a bang for the buck with how pigmented it is. You just have to be careful and how long lasting it's going to be. So I do prefer this new version, and also I really do prefer this new Dior emblem, the way they did it as opposed to the previous ones. I do like this more. The cream blushes are absolutely to die for, okay? Okay, let me show you the powder blushes. Okay, so these two, love them. Just be careful with them. They're super pigmented. That's the only thing I gotta warn you about. These are my two favorite shades, but you can go for lighter shades if you have like fair skin. Anybody over my skin tone, those colors are gonna pop on you. The Dior website says that they're supposed to be, again, custom color. They have that pH technology that the old versions had too. They're supposed to give you custom color, like buildable color. I would agree with it. I just went too heavy-handed earlier, but you can just start with a tiny tap and you can build it from there. So they're supposed to give you like long-lasting, customized, buildable kind of coverage, and it's supposed to give you kind of like a healthy glow, which I agree with. And they say on the website that is even more buildable than the previous blushes, the previous formula, because that one wasn't that buildable like I just showed you. They're okay. They were more like a lighter applying blush. But because of this pigment-rich new formula, they're more buildable, the new version. I mean, we saw that, didn't we, during my demonstration? And then these cream blushes, they're to die for. Love the formula. They blend effortlessly. You cannot overdo them. Easy to blend it away if you make a mistake. But they also seem to be long wearing. As I showed you when I tried to go erase it with my foundation, they were still peeking through, right? Kind of like a stainish kind of finish. I don't know if the powder blushes did it or the cream blushes did it, maybe both. Let me try something here. I want to put that to the test here. I'm going to put one of my cream blushes on my hand here. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit and see if I can completely wipe it off. Okay, see? Oh, yeah, that seemed to come off, but there's still, do you see that? Kind of still there. Yeah, it does leave a little bit behind unless you use a makeup remover. I would say that's true for both the cream and the powder blushes. So these cream blush sticks, they're supposed to be like 12-hour wearing. Actually, they are. The Dior website says that. I just realized. They're supposed to be long lasting, so it makes sense. You know, I discovered it while I was applying. Like 12-hour lasting custom color, because the cream blush sticks also have their pH technology in it, apparently. So it adjusts your skin tone. Also the cream ones, not just the powder ones. And it's supposed to have like this dewy, glowy finish and kind of highlight your cheekbones to make them look like plump and more, like make them stand out more. And they're also supposed to be like light reflecting. I mean, I would agree with all of those calls. Now that I've tried them on, I would agree. Absolutely love these so much. Love them. I'm so glad Dior came out with those. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm wearing the lilac one. Absolutely stunning. Love them. Are they going to be long lasting? Probably not. That's why, you know, I mean, these are lip butters, you guys. They're not by nature long lasting. Doesn't matter who makes them. But these rings tell me, these keychain rings tell me that these are for like reapplying throughout the day anyway, which is how you use these type of things. Remember back in the 90s or whenever, early 2000s, the Lancome juicy tubes, remember? Like how you basically took it with you and you just like reapply them. But these are way better than those, I'm telling you. These are very, very smooth and beautiful and gorgeous and shiny and make your lips look so plump. Now the lip butter balms are supposed to be a high shine lip treatment. I would 100% agree with that statement. That's supposed to be very high shine and like, you know, shiny basically. As you can see on my lips, that is a cross between a balm and a gloss. You know, that typical thing we all love, like balm and a gloss together. And these are like 92% natural ingredients, and they have ceramides and peptides to really hydrate your lips for like up to 24 hours or something like that. And apparently this like buttery and plumpy formula will apparently will plump your lips. I'd say that's true. It's supposed to give you like a subtle plump. I don't feel anything like minty or burning or anything like that, what you would usually get in a plumping lip product. I think the plumping is supposed to come from the hydration ingredients in it, not from like any plumping ingredient, I would say. And it's supposed to be like giving you a comfortable wear up to 8 hours. And you know, keep applying. Apparently can keep your lips hydrated for like 24 hours. And the applicator is supposed to hug the lips, like the shape of the lips. And these come in 5 shades, the lip butter balms. The powder blushes come in 7 shades, and so do the cream blushes. They also come in 7 shades, okay? So you guys, yeah, that's my verdict. I absolutely love them all. I mean, I wish I could say something bad. I do have the couple of things I mentioned. You gotta be cautious with the application. But other than that, they're absolutely wonderful. I think it's a big bang for the buck, and Dior and Chanel makeup hardly ever disappoint me. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they're yet to make something that will disappoint me. We'll wait and see. Wait for that day. But for now, these are an absolute 100% approved release. Okay, love them, love them. Okay, you guys, if you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Really helps me to grow this community. Like this video, and don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram and the other one. I will see you guys in my next video.